Hello everyone, this is Bob and Threadbare. Welcome back to Alpha Protocol. Well, Moscow was fun while it lasted.
I appreciate the gesture, but Hong sure could have gotten me a real sword.
It would come in handy sometimes. I didn't show that earlier. My apologies. Anyway, on back to Rome now. For a couple of fairly short missions that lead up to the last big one. So I suppose the first thing we ought to do is buy some intel for one of those two missions. No new email. This being fairly late into the game, there's not going to be very many sudden rushes anymore. Anyway, this $900 piece of intel is actually pretty interesting. You see, what happens is that you can, if Shahid is still alive, call ahead and warn him that you are going to be investigating the ruins where the Al-Samad cell is active. Doing so shifts the enemies in the ruins from being Al-Samad to Marburg's men. Not quite sure black armor is the best for a midday raid like this.
Alright, I'm at the ruins.
And the bike?
It's close by. It's a nice ride. Looks like Al-Samad was right. One of their cells is operating here.
Sure enough. And they're all green, and will be until and unless we actually attack them. Fortunately, this first area is the only area they'll appear in if we buy that piece of intel. So, getting in their way is not going to be a problem. Let's see. Got a bit of a march ahead of us. Although apparently this could have been a lot easier if Mike could just jump over that fairly tall wall there. He's gotten over higher, just only in cutscenes.
Trying to take in all the sights I see.
Good to see how the renovations are going.
Oh, apparently he wants to see how the renovations are going. Rather than going directly in. Yep, no way over that piece of rubble. Oh well. At least there's something else to do.
Don't need these munitions finding their way into Rome. Better destroy them while I'm here. That's one.
By the way, that second piece of intel we got, something that activated thanks to...
Those look like marbles.
Uh-oh.
That can't be good. Any idea what they're up to?
No, but I'm gonna find out.
Thanks to arresting the one weapons dealer way back when. Nasri. Oh hey, yeah, somebody just collapsing over is pretty weird, huh? Oh well. Guess we'll never know why. Anyway, Nasri's intel allows this to happen. Tranquilizer rounds on top of the pistol rounds. Essentially, just the normal stuff would be available if I hadn't paid out. I know there's another way around. Oh, okay, there it is. Nothing down here, though. Oh. Almost missed that duffel bag. And here is the next set of enemies. You know, getting that intel to replace the enemy with Marburg's men, honestly, it's not actually that useful, oddly enough, because Marburg's men are a lot better trained and equipped than the Al-Samad irregulars. guess there's nothing else over that way. Wait, did I go in through here? No, I guess I did. That or there's just plain nothing in there. Alright, two guys around what looks like a sort of bathhouse. Uh-oh.
Now where'd you go?
It was a bit late, but it was still helpful.
That's another one. And one more to go.
Sure getting a lot of trank rounds this time.
What is this place?
If it's beneath the bath, it's probably where they kept the fires, to heat up the bath water.
So, you majored in architecture.
No. Ancient Roman plumbing, with a minor in architecture. Your signal's breaking up a little, Mike.
Must be the ghosts down here.
Are you in the catacombs?
Yeah, but not for much longer. Don't want to pick up any curses. Dun 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 dun.
He was humming along to the beat of the light bulbs, if that wasn't clear. Anyway, like I was saying, 73 trank rounds, and that's not counting what's in the pistol itself. That's pretty much going to last me until the end game, even considering I've got all of the end levels to deal with yet. Alright, now let's double back and gather some loot.
That's the last of the weapons.
I wonder how he knew that there were going to be 3 caches. It's not like Shahid told him. Aha! Knew there was one of these in one of these ruined buildings somewhere. Oh, and it's a silencer Mark II. How quaint.
Hope the world doesn't end up like this if Halbeck fucks it up.
You and me both.
Three more fellows to deal with. But I don't want to use Stealth Operative if I don't have to. Should become clear why a bit later. Which way are you going to turn? Left. Very well. Alright, now for the looting. And with that completed, we'll go on... Yeah. That's an alarm box, secretly. And there's a reason I decided to try and destroy it. And hopefully it'll work. Anyway, on to the looting. And once that's completed, we'll finish with the objective. But first, there's a couple of these lockboxes around. $15,000. Not a bad haul. And in your friend here, what do we have? Muzzle assist. I don't think that's terribly good. I wonder which god this was supposed to be. Oh, hang on. There's little guys on his shoulders. Interesting. Don't think I ever noticed that before.
I've got a link to all the transmissions to this station. But I'll need some time to trace the signal's origin.
So, I just stand here and wait?
Now you know how I feel. Just make sure nothing interferes with the station until I finish the trace. Then?
Then? What then? We've got trouble, don't we?
Protect the trace, Mike. If we lose it now...
Don't worry, they're not getting anywhere near it.
Well, my name isn't Shock Happy McGillicuddy. Oh, that's 2 already. I've got 3 more of them around here somewhere. Yeah, so these guys, one of the things they love to do is run straight up to that alarm box and set it off. Hopefully I can get through this without getting an alarm on my record.
Mike, you need to protect the trace.
Now I know how the soldiers of the Alamo felt.
Of course... Oh, there goes another one.
The signal's origin is in Rome.
Of course, you don't actually have to protect the computer.
Keep coming, assholes. I got plenty of bullets.
And strong arms that never tire, which seems a little more relevant than what you said. Come on, come on. Alright, once again, this is sort of a quota of bodies mission.
It looks like a dummy corporation. Cross-referencing with known contacts.
So it's not about keeping the computer safe, it's about knocking out as many folks as you can. Or, you know, killing them, if you're into that.
Hold on, Mike, I almost have it.
Alright, a third guy hasn't appeared, so I'm guessing these are going to be the last 2 now. Luckily, they're both kind of turned around as to where I am. Oh! Shock trap got the last of them.
Got it. We're good, Mike. Transmitting the information to the Safehouse.
Nice and short.
Mike, what did you do?
Erasing my tracks and the weapons.
Not to mention several thousand years of history. Come on, Mike. Is blowing up weapons really worth that? Well, there's an explosion either way, as you'll see in the other video, if you watch the other video. So don't blame the weapons for this one. Oh, looks like only 4 of my shock traps went off. Oh well.
Mike?
Huh? Oh. Sorry, long day.
I imagine. They're airing reports on a shootout at the ruins, and while they're not admitting anything, the word is that it was a terrorist cell. There weren't any reports of you being taken into custody, though, so I wasn't sure what had happened.
Nothing I couldn't handle. Got shot at, shot back. It's an old story.
You just like to live dangerously, then?
I invited you here, didn't I?
Are you hurt?
No. Just need to get my second wind. I have to get to the warehouse soon before the leads grow cold or Marburg moves the evidence out. I'm still running on adrenaline anyway.
I noticed you had medical supplies in the cabinet. If you want, I could...
I don't need medical attention, I'm fine.
Do you ever slow down? You've been running yourself ragged ever since I've met you. If you're always like this...
I have to be. These people I'm after, they're on a timetable I'm still trying to catch up with.
You'll catch them, Mike. I know it.
I think you're about the best break I've had in catching them since I arrived in Rome. Thanks. You should get some sleep, Madison.
Aha, new level. Always useful, those. Looks like there's only one thing worth putting it into, though, and that's pistols. And the new master critical hit is 1.5 seconds, but even more importantly, 40 meters. I can get a critical over 40 meters. That's almost double what it was last time. Huh. You don't usually see the Safehouse change colors like this. You also usually don't see a moon that gigantic either. Anyway, Madison's here.
I'll let her sleep.
We're just going to let her sleep for now. And as for us, well, I'll see you next time.